and be backed up to the 24. They'll wind up losing 3 here on the play. And now 3rd down and 6 to go. Well, they tried to swing it on left into the flat, complete, but really nice open field tackling.
And they played that one like a great boxer. They were on their toes on that one. They weren't back on their heels reacting to the play. No, they saw it, came right for it, and made a nice tackle for lost yardage.
Now the Broncos are going to take a timeout. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter. Now a 3rd and 6. He'll look to throw. He's going to loft one deep left side here. And the defense has it covered. It's intercepted. Picked off by Jahdae Barron. Well, that one was in the air for an agonizingly long time.
Just begging to be picked off, wasn't it? It's one thing if you're throwing a ball like that, trying to throw someone open or lead them into an area. But that ball needed to be thrown with a lot more conviction. As a result, it's an easy interception.
79 Broncos, 2. Cougar 19. 60 Eagles, 60.
Harvey now on 1st and 10. And able to break one tackle, but then quickly brought down. But a nice little gain. That one good for 10 yards. And that'll make it 2nd and a foot or so.
Ready? Cowboy 80.
They'll send a receiver here in motion right.
70, ready.
Off the play fake. Barnett. Now a run here off the RPO. He'll keep it. And the Broncos are going to have a 1st and goal as he'll be taken down at the 7-yard line.
It is certainly becoming rarer by the year to see your franchise guy take a hit like that. The defender couldn't believe he had a shot to light him up. So when you take off and run, you have to make sure you can slide, get out of bounds, anything. Just don't leave yourself open to hits like that.
Up the middle, it's Harvey. And he'll be stopped just outside the 5 at the 6. Give him 2 yards on that one. 2nd and goal now.
Not a whole lot there on 1st and goal, and that's what you're looking for defensively. You'll certainly live with giving up just a yard or 2 in this situation.
The 6-yard line, the line of scrimmage on 2nd and goal.
Here we go. Hawk 70, Hawk 70. Mustang 19. Ready.
Now they'll switch it up here and look to throw. And this is caught for a Bronco touchdown. A 5-yard touchdown. And the Broncos go up by 2 touchdowns. So a good start to the campaign so far for them here in week 1.
Yeah, all the things that you dreamed about in April and May and that you worked on in July and August, getting ready for this game, it's all coming together so far.
Out comes the kicking team here for the extra point. It's good, and it is now 21-7. The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. And they'll let that one go as it skips through the back of the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
The 49er offense set to get this drive underway. So now, Charles, this drive maybe a touch more important, trying to erase the memory of that interception they had the last time out.
Yeah, and everyone goes through this because even the best in the game, you're going to have games where it just doesn't go right for you, and interceptions result. So, frankly, to me, it's all about how you respond, not just the types of plays that you call, but how you carry yourself, how you show your team that you're still with it, and how you continue to lead.
2nd and 10. They're going to look to throw. They'll try and set up the screen. It's complete. And he slips up past the 45 before being tackled. The Niners have the first down on a gain of 11.
They ran that one well, and not only did they pick up a nice chunk of yardage on the screen, they sent a message to the defense. Rush the passer all you want, but you better be careful. We can hit you going back the other direction.
On 1st and 10, here's Brown. And he'll manage to pick up about 4 at 2nd down.
To the 49-yard line. A gain of 5 brings up 2nd and 5.
18, pioneer. Go.
2nd and 5. He's going to float this over the middle deep. And that will fall incomplete. Oh, they took a shot there on what will turn out to be the final play of this first quarter. The 49ers with the football here to begin the second quarter, as they've got it with a 3rd down coming up. They'll need 5 on this play to move the sticks.
Panther 60, Panther 60.
Out of the gun now on 3rd down. And now another one thrown incomplete. Problems on 3rd down so far in this first half. Relatively small sample size, but they're now 0 for 3.
And the average in the league, somewhere around 40% on 3rd down for offenses. So what's the answer to this? Either convert them or don't get to 3rd down in the first place. Get your big chunks of yards on 1st and 2nd down.
On 4th down, the punt team is on as this is sent away. This is taken at about the 14. A good return there, 17 yards. And it will be 1st and 10 as they take over. Denver offense at the line, ready to go. And they'll just simply be looking to build off the confidence of the last time out where they scored a touchdown.
And confidence is powerful, isn't it? When you've scored once, you feel like you can go back out there and get it done again. Doesn't matter what the defense throws at them. They feel like they're in a groove right now, and they want to get out there and show it.
Yeah, hoping to stay in that groove here this go-around. And they've got it well across midfield, down to the 40 before it's all said and done. A gain of 28 yards there and give them a 1st down. Well, we know he's got the speed there. He needed the speed and the hands. A great catch.
And because of that speed, you have to respect it as a defender. So you have to either play off or make sure you're somehow in contact with him, and he's able to do exactly what you said. Use the speed to his advantage and go up and get the football. That's a big-time play right there.
18, pioneer. Ready.
They go play action here on 1st down. And it's a short one here, complete to his tight end. And all the way home for a Bronco score. A great effort there. 40 yards. And the Broncos are looking good here in the season opener as they're able to extend their lead. Point after here coming up. He knocks it through. It's 28-7.
Makes the score Broncos 28, 49ers 7.
The Broncos kickoff unit out there to kick this one away. And he'll get it up across the 20 to the 21-yard line.
The Niners take over first and 10 at their own 21-yard line.
Okay, ready?
The San Francisco offense ready to start their next drive. They're down 3 touchdowns to this point, needing to put something together as they have it first and 10. Oh, everything falling apart now. Another one intercepted. Picked off by Jahdae Barron. And he takes this one back into the end zone. And the Bronco defense has a touchdown.
I mean, at this point, CD, what is not going their way in this first half? After that pick six, they now have a 4-possession lead here.
And that allows them to say to themselves, how about we get everybody involved, okay? Because this one is a runaway, and it's looking like it's going to be even more of a runaway. Everybody gets a chance to play and get a little bit of love. The more guys that get to watching the highlight reels from this one, the better.
Point after, right down the middle. And a rout is on here in this first half.
49ers 7.
So they throw the pick six. They'll get another shot at it now as this one's in the air. And he won't quite make it to the 25.
The Niners take over first and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
The 49er offense set to get this drive underway.
And not the first time that they're coming back out off of a turnover, but the last one really hurt Charles with that pick six.
And it feels like the whole team's infected right now, doesn't it? It's not just been one person. It's kind of been a group effort where the mistakes have happened. Can they put that aside, kind of start over, and put together a nice drive?
Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on first and 10.
Warrior 70. Dragon 60. Cup 19. Ready.
They'll look to throw here.
Throw right side, pulled in by Higgins.
And that's good for a pickup of 10 yards. And they'll be left with a second and about a foot.
They sure put the coverage guys in a stress on that one. They thought they were going deep. Ends up curling inside for a nice chunk of yardage.
This is Brown going up the middle. And he'll get nothing out of that one. Only a gain of a yard, but that's all they needed.
Exactly what they needed right there, because they needed to use the ground game to take some pressure off, because the quarterback's been struggling a little bit.
On first down, he'll drop to throw. He's going to fire one deep over the middle. Oh, he dropped it. And that's pretty indicative of the way this one's going.
That's some good closing speed there defensively, because that looked open for a minute. But that's great work with the ball in the air. Never gave up. Converged on his man and broke the play up.
Well, they nearly sprung in that time as he takes this all the way down to the 37.
They'll get 17 on that one, and the Niners have a first down.
Well, if they continue to run the football this strong, right up the middle, I don't know if they can wait till halftime to make adjustments. They better find a way to get it done series to series. I don't know if they need to sub some guys out, bring in extra people, maybe change what they're doing on the defensive side of the ball. But right now, they're running the ball very well right out and right up the middle.
Second down and 3.
Brings up 2nd and 3 at the 30-yard line.
They'll set up to throw. Hit as he throws there, incomplete.
They're putting together a drive here in the final minutes of the half, but the coverage has been tight all game long, and they certainly want to keep them off the scoreboard here.
The 8th play of the drive coming up. It's 3rd and 3. Out of the gun, they'll look to throw.
Work in the middle of the field, and he's got man complete.
First down. 1st and goal at the 5-yard line.
They'll try and run for it on 1st and goal. And he's going to get him about 3 yards closer. He's down to about the 2.
The 2-yard line. A gain of 3. Brings up 2nd and goal.
2nd and 2. Throwing middle, and it's complete. And he'll maybe get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. They get only a yard there. Now it's 3rd and goal.
Well, if you do read man coverage, Brandon, the drag route's a pretty good one to run against it because you're running away from people on it.
And we've hit the 2-minute mark in this first half of action. They've been denied touchdowns in the red zone twice already. Here comes 3rd and goal. The play action fake. They'll look to throw.
That's to the pylon and incomplete.
So it's been a long drive. They've held the ball for quite a while. Now what do you do here?
Well, to me, at this stage after this drive, this close to the goal line, 3 points would be a letdown. I'm going for it here.
They get this out quickly to the left side. Touchdown 49ers. From a yard out.
And the 49ers take a chance, but they find pay dirt on 4th and goal.
There was no going through the progressions on that touchdown pass.
Yeah, nor was it necessary. His receiver won that route early, presented himself. No reason to wait. Go ahead and put it on him and score a touchdown.
No going for 2. They'll kick the point after. Extra point splits the uprights. And that'll cut the lead back down to 21.
49ers 14.
The 49ers ready to kick it away, and here we go.
And he's up across the 25 and down at the 28.
The Broncos onto the field ready to start their next drive.
So both of these teams, Charles, coming off touchdowns now, but this offense, they just had to stand on the sideline, watch their opponent author.
This is caught inside the 15. And he is into the end zone for a Denver touchdown. A great play there. Already his 2nd touchdown here in this opening weekend.
And the Broncos are able to widen their lead here in this first half.
Now for the point after. And that'll increase their lead to 28.
score, Broncos 42, 49ers 14.
The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback.
35-yard line.
The San Francisco offense ready to start their next drive.
Right now, Charles, it just feels like they're trying to keep pace. They did score the touchdown last time out, but they still trail by double digits here. We'll see if this offense is once again up to the task.
Yeah, and I think that after the last drive, they've got them pretty revved up, don't you think? Everything they were doing was working pretty well. They go back out there with the same mindset, playing the same tempo and the same pace. Still a lot of time left to make something happen in this one.
So from 135 all the way over to the other. Here's 1st and 10.
35-yard line.
Looking to throw. Over the middle, complete. That's Cochran. And they'll get this one to about the 20-yard line.
15 more yards there, and quickly another first down.
1st and 10 at the 20-yard line.
60 Bobcat, 60 Bobcat. Here we go, Shaq.
Back to throw here. And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete. So another incompletion there. He's hitting on fewer than half his pass attempts in this one, and that is not a winning formula.
Yeah, so let's make sure we give a little bit of credit to the defense here. They're giving him a lot to think about, a lot of different looks, and he seems a little bit confused trying to complete passes.
After the incompletion, here's 2nd and 10 from the 20.
Panther 11, Panther 11. Hawk 79 Bronco. Check go.
They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw. Now he drops it incomplete, and their struggles continue here.
They haven't been able to stop them so far this series, but getting a nice little stand from their defense now.
This offense was on the move. Now 2 straight incompletions have them looking at 3rd and 10.
19, sorry, Cub 19, Cub 19, 18, Pioneer. Hurt. Panther Street, Panther Street. Buffalo 18. Ready.
Again, he'll drop to throw.
Now he's going to step up and run.
Looking end zone, but it's incomplete.
That was a touchdown if he could have hung on. Instead, it was a well-timed collision to jar that one free.
The 49ers now going to use the first of their timeouts as the clock will stop with 35 seconds to go in quarter number 2. The 3 straight incompletions, they don't care. That hasn't dissuaded them. They're going to go for it on 4th. Boy, and now they can't even get a play off.
Well, you got to think, Charles, that one's on the quarterback as everybody was up at the line of scrimmage. He just didn't call for the snap in time.
Yeah, I think he needs a little bit better awareness out there because you got to know when the clock's in single digits and either snap it or get a timeout called if you have one.
This offense converted once on 4th down earlier. Now they're out there again to try once more.
60 Bison. Hey, check that. Street. Warrior 70.
And now again. The play clock's going to run out on him.
Of course, that flag accepted, and it backs the ball up 5 yards.
And how about this? 4th and long, and they're going to go for it.
Here we go. Here we go. 60 Eagle. 60 Eagle. Trap 60. Trap 60. Hey, smash Bronco. Go.
They'll look to throw again. And it's going to be batted down. It will go the other way with the football. The Niners go for it, but it doesn't work out. And that will force a turnover on downs. Just over 30 seconds to go in the half. They've got it 1st and 10.
Hey, Bronco 80. Ready.
Throwing to start the drive. Barnett. He's got his tight end on the corner route. It's complete. Now the Broncos going to use the second of their timeouts as they'll stop the clock with 26 seconds to go until halftime.
2nd and a couple.
Ready. Panther 60. Panther 60. 70 Ranger. 70 Ranger.
Back to throw. Barnett. Oh, that'll be incomplete. Well, he took a shot as he let that go. And it's going to bring up a 3rd down.
I see the surprise in your face there, partner. That is a rare incompletion from him. He's been on point this entire game.
He has percentage completion-wise way up. Not that time.
60 Bison. 60 Bison. Hey,
They'll send the tight end in motion.
Viking 18.
On 3rd and short, they'll try and pick it up through the air. Oh, he had him. He was open, but he couldn't get it to him. It's incomplete. 4th down, and out comes Jordan Stout here to punt. This is taken at the 18. There he goes, right side. And they will score. It's a 49er touchdown. Just a fantastic punt return of 80 yards. And the Niners are able to cut into this lead in the final seconds of the 1st half.
When you've got a guy that fast back there to receive punts, that's a nightmare for the guy game planning, the special teams coach. It's also a nightmare for the punter. Sometimes they get so nervous that they miss hit the ball and kick it right to him.
42, 49ers 21.
So barring a touchback, this likely the final act of the half as the kick is away.
Now a crease here as he's past the 30. Time for a break. We've hit halftime. 2 quarters down. 2 still remain. We step aside. This is the NFL on EA Sports. We'll see if Week 1 fatigue becomes any kind of a factor as we are back underway in the 2nd half. And that'll be a little too hot to handle as it will skip through the end zone for a touchback here. The 49er offense set to get this drive underway.
And you have to think, Charles, down 3 scores already. They need to play an almost perfect 2nd half to have a solid chance.
And that absolutely starts with finding some way to put together a touchdown drive here. They need to be smart, fast, efficient, get the ball to the end zone, and do it again multiple times in order to have a chance to win this game.
Ball at the 40 here for 2nd and 5.
Set. 70 Lions.
Here's a play fake as they set up to throw. He finds his man complete. It's Contra. 5th catch of the afternoon, and that gives him a 1st down. They like going to him in the slot. He catches another one.
I think this comes under the heading of until they stop him, Why not go back to it? He has something going really well. Great working relationship with the guy throwing.
And he's going to be intercepted for the third time thus far. Down the right sideline.
And he takes this one back into the end zone. And the Bronco defense has a touchdown.
And Charles, for this offense, those interception woes they kind of had in the first half have now followed them into the second half. And for this defense, they take advantage, turn that into a pick six.
And that defense is in a spot now where they're thinking about ways to close this game out. As confidently as they've been playing, I expect them to do exactly that.
49ers 21.
So they'll get another shot on offense following that pick six. And now the kick is away.
And makes it across the 20 as his guys will set up shop at the 23-yard line.
23-yard line.
The San Francisco offense ready to start their next drive.
It's a game that they would rather probably forget about, at least to this point, Charles. And one reason is turnovers. The turnover on the last drive, they had the issue in the first half as well, and that's really, unfortunately for them, helped to put this game out of reach.
And you know they won't admit it to themselves, but we know that winning the game is pretty much out of the picture now. So their bottom line is, how do they play a clean game the rest of this one, right? Take care of the football, no more turnovers, and see how that works.
At the 38-yard line.
Let's go.
Now on first down, they drop to throw it. Now that play is blown up, losing yardage back at the 35. Now, despite the completion, they're going to wind up losing 3 there. Second down.
And we constantly talk about people being on the same page. In this situation, the two of them saw the play with the same eyes. They understood where the open spaces were going to be, and they found a way to get there to pick up a new set of downs.
Second and 13. That's caught right side by Worthy. And he will lose yardage here to the 31-yard line. So they'll wind up losing 5 yards on the play. And they're going to face an uphill battle here on 3rd and long.
Check that. 19 Tiger.
Back to throw again. He's going to loft one deep left side here. And that will be incomplete. They weren't scared to let it fly, but it falls to the ground and brings up 4th down.
So one first down on that drive, and that's it. Forced to take the deep shot on 3rd down and couldn't hit it. Now they have to punt this one away.
60 Bison. Dragon 60.
They're indeed going for it as they look to throw. And it'll find the open man. That's complete. And he's going to be out of bounds all the way down inside the 15. 4th down conversion plays, you usually think 1, 2, 3 yards, maybe 10. Not there. What a huge pickup as the Sticks make a drastic shift forward. A real field flipper there as all of a sudden they've got a first down in the red zone. And he is going to lose yardage here. The defense showing some anger after giving up the big play. This time they'll lose 1 or 2.
And now you have to wonder, partner, at what point in time do they forget the running game? It's been a struggle so far in this one. I would think they'd have to start throwing it a little bit more.
Maybe just a slight detour on what's been a strong drive. Here's 2nd and 11. Now this time he'll look to throw. And that falls to the ground, incomplete. A nice job of bodying him up defensively, and now it brings up 3rd down.
3rd down and 11.
Here we go, 7 Timberwolf. 7 Pirates. Go Street. Just put the worst call ever. Get up already. 19 Lion. Panther. No. Street.
back to throw. To the goal line, but it's incomplete.
Plain and simple. That's the second time today that he's dropped a pass.
And that one, I think, maybe even a little easier than the earlier one that he dropped. Surprising.
Was this game announced as a night game prior to, and maybe his rhythm is just off? He's got thrown off. He's got to wake up, enjoy the sunshine, and go play.
Still just the third quarter, but they've got to make something happen. I think they know that. They're going for it on fourth.
Trap 60, trap 60. 79 Broncos. Cup 19, cup 19. Check out.
Now they'll throw here out of the gun. That is caught. And the Niners are going to have first and goal as they try to finish off this drive with 6 points.
That's another
At the 60,
49
at the 60.
first down.
Viking, go.
And this one will wind up with him losing yardage back to the 4-yard line.
Behind the line of
That's going to go as a loss of 2, and it'll be second down.
and goal.
Kept it in his hands and tried to push it across the goal line himself, but the defensive front wouldn't allow him to do so, bringing up second down and a bit farther.
Shut up.
And it's complete. In the end zone, touchdown 49ers. From 3 yards out. And the 49ers get a bit closer. Now, this opening game has certainly not gone their way to this point, but, yeah, that touchdown, maybe a glimmer of hope for the long season ahead.
And no one in this league likes to talk about moral victories. No one likes to really just say, okay, well, maybe something went right. But you're exactly right about that. A little glimmer there. Maybe they can carry it over moving forward.
Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. And not much happening on the return as he'll get this to about the 23. Denver offense at the line, ready to go. Still operating with a comfortable lead despite the score a moment ago as they begin 1st and 10. And this has been a familiar sight all afternoon as they stop him behind the line.
When people talk about plays being blown up, that's exactly what they're talking about. That's Exhibit A for physical play.
First play of the drive goes the wrong way. Here's 2nd and 12.
Ready. Lions.
He's going to try and take off with it. And again, the run defense stout this time. He maybe gets back to the line of scrimmage, but no more. Maybe a gain of a yard that time, but yeah, from the spot, actually no gain. So 3rd and long. They need 12 here. It's 3rd down.
Let's go now. 70 Timberwolves. Ready.
Operating from the gun. Barnett. He'll try and do this himself. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete.
I think he's as fine with that incompletion as a quarterback can be, in all honesty. He avoided his first sack of the game, and he did have a chance of connecting for yardage, just unable to on that throw.
Nice punt, but good work on the return to get back 11 yards. And the Niners will go on offense. 1st and 10. The 49er offense set to get this drive underway. I kind of feel like they've reached a do-or-die point in this game, Charles. If they're going to try to pull off an impressive comeback, it has to start right here, right now.
Yeah, now they've got a final chance to get out of this situation, but they also understand they've got to move the ball and move it fast. In addition, they need to save as much time so they can get 2 more possessions. My first thought is surprise because that's one of the better tight ends around, and I've seen him pull in balls like this before. But how about a little credit to the defense forcing that incompletion?
2nd and 10, third quarter of the season opener.
Warrior 70, go! Ready, ready.
Off the play fake, he'll look to throw. Looking deep downfield. And it's knocked away and incomplete.
I'm sure this isn't a novel thought, but maybe run some simpler routes instead of trying to get it all back in one shot. Defense certainly appears to be ready for him. Try and get it back little by little instead of in big chunks.
Third down, he'll drop to throw. He's got his target. That's complete. And he is going to have a 49ers first down as they're able to get the third down conversion.
First and 10 at the 48-yard line.
Ready? 70 Lions.
They'll look to throw now on first down. Going for the deep ball. Oh, and a bad throw there. It's intercepted. Picked off by John A. Barron. And he'll be taken down, although there is a flag down. Will this stand? So we'll get the penalty all sorted out when we get back. You are watching the NFL on EA Sports. Back now here on EA Sports. A lot of folks starting to make their way to the parking lot. Their guys trail big here to begin quarter number 4.
Ready, ready.
Good starting position for the Broncos here as they come up 1st and 10 at their own 37. Looking to throw. Barnett. It's a short one here, complete to the tight end.
Well, they're unable to convert that into much, but it's never a bad idea to try to get the ball into a tight end of his caliber's hands and see what kind of disruption he can cause.
2nd down and 6 now.
Here we go, set. 60 Eagles, 60 Eagles. Ready, ready.
Back to throw. Barnett. On the RPO, he'll keep it himself. That's to the running back, R.J. Harvey. And they're able to work this to the 25 before it's all said and done. A big play on the catch and run, covering 34 yards.
Well, this game has certainly had no shortage of offense. Both teams have been revved up from the start. And here's yet another big play. Boy, both defenses have just got to be dragging out there because they've been run ragged throughout.
Altogether, a pretty shaky start to the year for this defense as they defend another 1st and 10.
Throws a quick hitter on the slant. That's complete. They'll go for a gain of 7. And it'll be 2nd down.
Nothing fancy on first down, but a very consistent type of a play. Hit that slant. A lot of people call it an extension of the running game, and it can be if that pass is completed. Because you hit a guy on the run like that, he often can go for big yardage.
Sets him up nicely for 2nd down, staying ahead of schedule. And he's going to go down. They sack him back right around the 30. The 49ers now going to use the first of their timeouts. And as the two teams talking over on their respective sidelines, we take a break. And this offense on 3rd down today, 0 for 3 to this point. They could use a conversion. This will be 3rd and 15.
Cut 19. 19 Lions. Ready.
Operating from the gun. Barnett. Well, caught by Nash. And he's taken down, but not before reaching the 10-yard line. They're able to convert on 3rd down, and that sets up a 1st and goal. They have the nice cushion. They just want to pour it on right now, still throwing the football.
And I know my background says, why do you need to do this? Just go ahead and run out the clock and get a win. But as many people pointed out to me, it's a video game, man. Go ahead and put the numbers up. Sportsmanship.
R.J. Harvey.
Already his second touchdown here in this opening weekend. And the Broncos are closing in on a winning start to the year as they extend their fourth quarter lead. Well, he finishes off the drive with a touchdown run, Charles. Remember, he also had a catch on this drive as well.
And that's what running backs want to be in today's NFL, a complete back. 3 down, stay on the field, run it, and catch it. And he gets it done.
Extra point right down the middle. And that'll increase their lead to 28. The Broncos kickoff unit out there to kick this one away. Sheds off the tackle. And they'll get him down inside the 30 at the 27.
The Niners take over first and 10 at their own 27-yard line.
Ready, set.
The San Francisco offense ready to start their next drive.
Go to the house.
And whatever promise they showed in the preseason has not translated into week one because they have not been particularly competitive here at home, no less. So these fans just kind of beside themselves right now. And he takes us up to the 40-yard line before being corralled.
First and 10 at the 40-yard line.
Set up. Ready.
They'll look to throw here on first down. He'll air this one out deep for Davis. And he knocks the ball away, and it falls incomplete.
That's coverage you'd expect to see in a tie game late. Not in a lopsided game like this. They are not letting up.
Now a 2nd and 10.
18, Pioneer. Bronco 80. Panther 11. Panther. Check smash. 18, Rattler. 18, Rattler. Go.
They'll look to throw. And the Broncos get there and take him down. Finally hauled down for the first time this game. Multiple defenders in there to drop him.
We all know he's one of the better quarterbacks in the league, but definitely not today. His team trailing by multiple touchdowns, and a late sack, just a parting gift from the defense for him to take back to the locker room with him.
Oh, a tough situation to overcome here. 3rd and 17.
Go, set. Cowboy 80. 19 tight. 19. Go, Rig. Go. Hook.
They're going to look to throw. He's going to loft one deep left side here. And that's caught inside the 30. And he takes us in the red zone all the way inside Denver's 15.
Tiger. 19 Tiger.
First and 10 at the 11-yard line.
Trap 60. Trap 60. Let go.
Back to throw now on first down. And that one's going to be off target and incomplete. Well, we've talked about it, CD, but it bears repeating. They are struggling to throw the football. All the interceptions and more incompletions. It just doesn't look like things are in sync out there.
I would agree with that, and it's not a good day when you feel like an incomplete pass is almost a win for you because it wasn't intercepted. I think the receivers now, when they're running their routes, they want to catch the ball, but they also want to make sure that the defenders don't take it away.
Now San Francisco going to call their second timeout. And as the two teams talk it over on their respective sidelines, we take a break.
60 Bison. 60 Bison. 70 Ranger. 70 Ranger. And up.
Out of the gun now on third down. Touchdown! A great effort there. 2 catches, 2 touchdowns here so far. And the 49ers get a small measure of revenge as they cut into this fourth quarter deficit. Now the 49ers electing to lead the offense out there and go for 2.
For the 2-point conversion.
And he is not going to get in here. So the decision to go for 2 does not pay off as they're unable to cut any further into their deficit. So still lots of work left to do, but here comes the onside kick. And the Broncos are going to get the football. The risk reward of the onside kick. When you don't get it, the risk comes out to play, and here they gave up great field position.
And that's the key to everything, because you're trying your best to press advantages when you have them, and field position leads you to that type of play calling, and whether you want to blitz or whether you want to...
And he can't find anywhere to go with it, and he goes down. Credit the sack to Fred Warner. They tried to go with a little play action there, but nobody on the defensive side bit.
Yeah, they adjusted in time and in a big way and ultimately got the sack. On offense, sometimes you're running play action just to set up a certain blocking technique. In this case, none of it worked.
That's caught inside the 20. And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the San Fran 20. It's a gain of 34. And now here comes the third of their timeouts defensively. So they'll be left with only the 2-minute warning to stop it from here on out.
19 Tiger, 19 Tiger. 60 Bobcat, 60 Bobcat.
On first down, he'll drop to throw. And the coverage terrific there as that's knocked down and incomplete.
He didn't just deny a big throw there. He broke that one up in the red zone. An excellent play, one that may help save points on the board when this drive is over.
After the incomplete pass, here now is 2nd and 10. Looking to throw. Barnett. And this time he's got the hook up. It's complete. 9 yards, and that leaves him just short, so it'll be third and less than a yard. The passing game continues to be their friend. Even with a stable lead here in the fourth, Charles, they're going back to that well.
Yeah, with their overall philosophy, you know that they trust their quarterback. He's been able to throw it well. They continue to throw these safe passes. Who can blame them?
Just 2 minutes remaining here in the fourth quarter of what has been a one-sided affair. Blitz forthcoming as he'll look to throw. Touchdown, Broncos! From 6 yards away. And the Broncos up the lead to 4 scores now here in this fourth quarter. Well, Charles, no matter what the prognosticators say before the season, whether they think you're going to be good, bad, or somewhere in the middle, you never quite know how week one is going to play out. But for them, it has been an impressive performance, and they are well on their way to a 1-0 start.
Yeah, it's a lot like opening up presents, isn't it, partner? You're not quite sure what's inside, but you're hopeful, right? In this case, exactly what they were looking for, exactly what they need.
And he'll get it up just past the 20 as his guys will go to work at the 21-yard line.
At their own 21-yard line.
I see through your act, and I still enjoy the show.
Ready, break! 70 and 19 Lion. Panthers, big Lion. Ready.
They'll try and start this drive in the air. And now here is another interception. And he takes this one back into the end zone. And the Bronco defense has a touchdown. Well, what has been a fantastic game for this defense has been rough for this offense, and certainly a signal caller, Charles, that's thrown all these interceptions. Another one there, and this one taken all the way back for the score.
Partner hoping to hold a nice little spot in the post-game highlights to show this rip of interceptions and great plays this group has made. They've been on it from snap one.
So they throw the pick six. They'll get another shot at it now as this one's in the air. Fighting his way through contact. And he won't get this to the 20-yard line as he's down at the 19. 49er offense set to get this drive underway.
Well, we said it at halftime that they would need a nearly perfect second half to erase that deficit that they were facing, CD, but unfortunately
picked off by Jado Beard. And they're going to set up shop at the 27-yard line. Charles, are you kidding me? 4 interceptions? I mean, that's a good season for a lot of defensive backs.
A lot of reason to get voted into the Pro Bowl. When you have 4 in one game, I mean, talk about a campaign slogan, right? I got 4. Send me to the Pro Bowl, guys. What a game we've experienced watching this one.
60 vices, 60 vices. Cougar 19. Go.
Now it looks like he'll throw here.
up big here in the fourth quarter, up really big. That passing incompletion, I don't think they needed the completion, but Charles, this is an offense right now that they're just having fun. They're clicking on all cylinders.
Yeah, you're right. They didn't need a completion. They certainly don't need any more points, but they're not going to turn them down. They're going to continue to run what they have in their playbook, and they still want to run it efficiently.
He'll try again with the arm here on second down. Out to the flat. That's complete to his running back.
It's going to be a nice pickup, but he also takes a pretty good lick at the end of that one.
And we see another pitch and catch there to the running back. This position just continues to evolve. They become just as critical to the passing attack as a lot of receivers, tight ends, because their ability to make people miss in the open field can really generate big plays for an offense.
Off play action. Barnett. Quick hitter here. It's complete. And able to get this down inside the 15, either the 13 or 14 before he's out of bounds.
From the 13 now, they work on 1st and 10.
Let's go now. Cowboy.
Firing quickly here, and that's complete. Calling a gain of 3 on the play. And that will bring up second down.
Brings up 2nd and 7.
19 Tiger, 19 Tiger. Ready, right?
They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw. To the end zone, but it's incomplete.
Well, they're up comfortably here, Charles, but that lead certainly not dissuading them from pressing the envelope late. I mean, if anything, with these passes, it's like they're getting more aggressive to try to drive the ball downfield.
And that will certainly lend itself to some post-game questions for that coach, and maybe you and I should attend that press conference.
And he will get into the end zone. It's another touchdown. This thing is ugly.
Well, CD, I mean, simply put, if anyone around the league wasn't paying attention to them to start the season, they will be heading into Week 2. This has been an impressive Week 1 performance.
They've certainly announced that they are ready to go, haven't they? They wanted to send a message out to the rest of the league. You better put your eyes on us. We may be someone you have to reckon with.
Point after, right down the middle. And this one was over a while ago as he just added on to that big lead. Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
The San Francisco offense ready to start their next drive.
Let's go now.
Well, this game, it has had no shortage of offense. They've been able to put up a decent amount of points on this side, Charles. They just have not been able to keep pace with the other offense.
And now here is another interception.
Picked off by Pat Surtain. And the Broncos are going to take over at their own 11-yard line.
Well, partner, I got to tell you, I'm trying to think of something positive to say for this offense, but I'd have to be a spin doctor for that one. This has been a tough performance to watch.
And I think it's hard at this point to actually identify what's really gone wrong. I guess the catch-all is everything. Doesn't sound like real sharp analysis, but I don't have much else for you.
And the scoreboard just lopsided, and it's been ugly from the get-go.
Well, CD, always a little extra excitement for Week 1 and one of our early window games here in Week 1 on a Sunday.